Hi everyone, welcome to the Visual Academy. In this video, we'll be learning C programming language. First, you need to know why you have to learn C programming. If you're strong in C coding, you'll be easily learn Java, JavaScript, C++, JavaScript, Node.js, AngularJS, PHP, Visual.net, etc. So all the coding languages will be one and the same, um, and there will be slight differences. If you learn C, uh, you're you'll be familiar with other languages too. In this course, you'll be able to read and write C program, understand all this language construct. You'll be able to use pointers, and there are standard libraries and there are some traps and pitfalls while comparing it with other languages that you'll be learning, and there will be practical exercises. If you practice these exercises and if you have any comment, um, put it in the comment section. We'll be interacting. Come to the features. It can be thought of as a high level assembler. It is designed for maximum process speed. It is called system programming language. The operating systems like MS-DOS that are fully designed with C language, and it is portable. It has a write-only repetition, and it is developed by Brian Kernighan and Dennis Ritchie of AT&T Bell Labs in 1972. It is finalized in the year of 1990 as Standard C, and it was called KN or C before that. Come to the basic program. The program is written inside this box. This is the program, and we have output. Hello, welcome to the course. If you execute this program, it will print like this. This is the basic program. Come to the first line. It has hash include stdio.h. Here stdio.h is a file name. It is a library file. Um, stdio means standard input output function. Dot h means it is a header file. It has to be included in the header of C program so that it can be used throughout the program. Uh, we have we have some rule to add these standard files. We need to add a hash symbol and include keyword, and within less than and greater than symbol we need to give file name. Come to the next line. It is a main function. Int main of void. Int is a written type, so initially we need to declare the written type of function and a function name. Here main is a function name and void is a parameter. This function will not return anything, we give void. Every function will start with the open curly brace and close curly brace. The first statement of this function have a printf within open parenthesis and quotes. We have some string hello and slash n. Hello is a string and slash n indicates new line. It is a delimiter that can be used anywhere within quotes to print a new line. This statement, the first statement, printf of hello, will print hello and a new line. This printf function is defined within stdio.h standard file that we inherit and use in this program. So if we want to print something to the output screen, we need to use printf statement. So the next line we have welcome to the course slash n. So it will print welcome to the course and slash n as it is. No, not a slash n. For slash n, it will print a new line. Then there is a written zero statement at the end of this function. So every function will have a written statement at the end. This function returns some integer as indicated in the beginning. So it returns zero. Zero is an integer value. This function returns. So after execution of this line, the program will end up. So the execution of program will start with the main function and end with the same main function. The same rule applies to all the program. So for a single program, there will be uh, number of functions. Those functions will be used inside main function. So the execution will start and end only inside the main function. Statements. So every statement given in within function anywhere will be terminated with semicolon indentation. So if we mistakenly give some space in the program, that will be ignored by the compiler, and it is case sensitive. So we need to be careful in typing letters and words, as it is a case sensitive language. All the keywords in standard library functions will be only in lowercase. Strings will be placed in double quotes. New lines are handled with slash n, and every program uh, will have flags like success or error. Um, so if we don't give any flag, it will choose something randomly. And come to the next example. This example also have stdio.h file included. We have main function with the same return type and same void parameter. There is beginning of function and ending of function that is given with curly braces. In the beginning of function, we have some variables. Here we have a and b. It has int a comma b. So int is a data type integer. The variable names a and b are used here. So both the variables have same data type named integer. So it is defined with comma separated in the same statement. If you have a different data type for these two variables, it has to be declared in a separate statement like int a semicolon and int b semicolon. Now come to the next statement, printf, and what it will print. It will print enter two numbers and in a colon. Come to the next statement, scanf. Scanf is a function that is already defined in stdio.h file. Here within quotes, we have a percentage I and percentage I within quotes. So for percentage I means it is a delimiter. It indicates some input with the integer data type. Percentage I means integer data type. So it will scan some integer value from the output screen. Then come to the first thing given after quotes and comma. There is a ampersand a. So if there is ampersand, you need to read it like address of. So it is address of a. Address of A means it is the address of the variable A in the CPU. So percentage and the value of percentage I uh, we get from the output screen that will be stored in address of A. Now it asks for another percentage I in the output screen. So I will go to the next thing given after address of A. It has address of B. So the value will be the value we have got by the user in the output screen will be stored in address of B. So now the for example, the user enter 21 and 17 next by next in the screen. It will be stored in A and B. So A will have 21 and B will have 17. Now come to the next statement. It has printf percentage I minus percentage I equal to percentage I and slash n within quotes. So for the first percentage I, it will go to this first thing given after quotes and comma, that is A. So the value of A will be taken for percentage I. So be careful how this works. For printf statement, if there is percentage I, it will take value given in the variable after quotes and comma. For scanf statement, percentage I will take a value from the user and store it in the first thing given after quotes and comma. So printf statement will print the value of A here and minus, and it will print minus, then it has percentage I. It will look for a second thing after A, there is B. So value of B is printed here, then equal to will be printed, then percentage I will look for next thing after B. We have A minus B. So the value of A is 21 and B is 17. It will subtract 21 minus 17 and give 4. So 4 will be printed here, and there is a slash n, so it will print a new line, and then it goes to this next statement return 0. So it will return some integer 0 and end this function. So if the main function end, the program itself will end. So there are variables we have used in the second program. Variables must be declared before use immediately after curly brace of a function. So in every function, the variables must be declared in the first statement, and variables will have letters, digits, and hyphen. So in this program, we have used A, comma B variables. These are only single letter variable, but it can be some big like variable 1 comma variable 2, like that. We can use letters, digits in it, and a hyphen symbol in it. And first character of a variable must not be digit, and it will have 31 characters for local variables and 6 characters in global variables, and these are very case sensitive. We must be careful in using these variables. If we declare a variable with some case, that we need to follow throughout the program. If we change it, change the case anywhere, it will bring up an error. So we need to be careful in cases. So There is printf and scanf function we have used in this program. A printf writes integer values to screen. So printf statement writes something to screen, and scanf statement reads something from the keyboard by the user. And there is address of symbol, ampersand symbol, that is used for address of the variable that is stored after scanning something. So we end uh, we end this lesson with these basic program, and continue with next tutorials. Have a happy weekend.